Mabuhay, this is Bob from Love Beyond the Sea. I saw another comment from this gentleman, and this is really impressive. So I normally don't talk about things not related to relationships and marriage, but as you can see there, this is a good one, where he says, because mommy not there, so you need to have someone take her place. I grew up different. I've always taken care of myself. Now it's just saying that I love my wife and I needed her. But, congratulations to this person, because most people, let's say they move out of the house about 18 years of age and then they're on their own. This person apparently came out of the womb and immediately got a place to live and started working. That's impressive. I don't think I can top that one. In just a second. Hey, Mom, are you here to take care of me? No? I didn't think so. Never mind. I was just responding to somebody on Tik Tok. My mother actually does live with us because when we got this townhouse, it's about 6 years ago, my wife thought we should have a house, so we bought this townhouse from my mother. She lives with us. My wife said, Mom shouldn't be living alone. Her culture, you take care of your parents. And I'm thinking to myself, well, I'd rather not do this, but it is a way to honor your father and your mother. So I went with this, desire of my wife to have my mother live with us, and I know she hopes that somebody can take care of her when she's gone, when I'm gone and she's older. And so, yes, my mother is here. My wife wanted that because she cares about my mother. My wife is an amazing person. She's an amazing daughter-in-law, and that's why she's here. Not because I need my mother here or I need a replacement mother. A wife is not a mother. When we are young, we're supposed to leave father and mother. That's what the Bible tells us. And cleave to a wife and start a family together. So I'm not looking for another mother. I already have one. And she needs the care. She's 90, just turned 90 years old. So I'm also doing what I can to help her with errands, and mostly errands. And she doesn't like to drive at certain times and certain places under certain conditions. So I do what I can to help my wife. I do what I can to help my mother. And I appreciate all the years she has been with me. Been with me about 62 years, and who would have thought she'd still be around and in a situation where she hasn't worked for so long, and we're paying her bills, and that's what you need with rising inflation, and she hasn't worked for like 28 years. So that's the reason my mother is here. It's not because I need her to take care of me. There are certain things I do admit I need from my wife. I need sexual intimacy from her. I think that's a need. It's a big one, and can drive you out of your mind if you don't have that, and can make you do all kinds of stupid, foolish things that you can regret for the rest of your life. So my wife, she meets those needs, and I do my best to meet hers. I need companionship. I'm not a lone wolf McQuade. Maybe Tim doesn't need companionship at all. Maybe he can do everything himself. And, people that need people are very lucky. I think that might be a song lyric somewhere. I'm thinking Barbra Streisand, but don't quote me on that, because that thought just came to mind. I need people. I need more people than just my wife. I won't go into those particular relationships, but my wife is the one I need the most outside of God. And she is my best friend. And she's my lover. She's my companion. We go travel places. We help each other out. There's nothing better than marriage, marrying a wife. Whether it's age gap or not, I'm a big marriage proponent, so that's why I talk about these things here today. And I wanted to talk about this comment because, there's no reason to think we don't need a wife. I need a wife. And if I didn't think I needed a wife, I would never have found a wife. Back in 2015, I used the dating site Christian Filipina. Met my wife on day 5. We got married in less than 8 weeks. We're still here over 8 years and 3 months, 4 months later. Virtually all the time we've known each other, we've been married. It's almost like we didn't date. But I want to share what I've learned to people here on this channel, so please subscribe and leave comments, and hopefully we can learn together about the difficulties of married life. People have shared their successes and the things that didn't go well, and that's just real life. I know people aren't getting married like they used to. Hopefully not because they think they can take care of themselves. I don't want to live alone. It is hard. It's terribly hard. There are some people that don't need marriage. Come to think of it, the Bible talks about them in Matthew 19, where it talks about eunuchs. A eunuch, somebody that was made eunuch by man, such as a war. A eunuch from birth. He was born a eunuch. That is, somebody that does not have the physical ability to have sexual intercourse and have children. And then some people just make themselves as if they are a eunuch, but because they can do it. It's not excruciating like it was for me to be single. They can be single, and they don't do it because they hate women or hate marriage or anything. They don't want anyone telling them what to do. They just do it because their greater cause is humanity. They're humanitarians. They give their life in sacrificial service to other people. But those of us that need a wife still need to be giving ourselves to other people. But the main people involved with that would be our wife and our children, if we have any. So leave your comments here on this one. And I already have a mother. I don't need another one, but I didn't have a wife. Now I have found love beyond the sea.